Hello and welcome to Enlightened World Network. Every day on Enlightened World Network, we present a meditation. And today we have a wonderful person coming in to lead us in that. I'm Terry Angel, your host, and I have with me Eileen Murray, who is going to take us on that meditative journey. Good morning, Eileen.
Good morning, Terry. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
We're so glad you're here, Eileen. I'm looking forward to this, and I'm going to get out of the way so you can lead us.
Thank you, Terry. Well, we're in a world of great change at the moment, and so what we're going to focus on our time together today is the consciousness of oneness through listening. And we often think of ourselves in relationship to spirit, our angels, the angels of God But what would happen if we open to exploring the possibility that all there is the divine as? So I'm going to invite you to just stay tuned to how your body feels and what thoughts and beliefs arise as we walk through this time together in meditating through the listening of oneness. And we'll do it in the sense of exploring from both sides so that we each have the experience of how it's presenting itself to our consciousness. So I invite you to bring your attention inside, deep inside, down from the mind, and be attentive to what's happening in your body and around without changing anything. Just bring an awareness of that presence of what's happening. And breathe. And we often look and say, I'm looking to the divine. I'm looking to God. I'm looking for that peace. I'm looking for that love. And notice what happens within us and around us when we're looking for. It's peace. I'm looking for peace. Even if I'm looking for it within myself. What is happening? And now we're going to look at it. What if peace is looking for us? It's already here. The peace that is a part of our true nature is already here. And it is expressing itself as this body-mind. Peace is Eileen, expressing itself as Eileen. Love is expressing itself. And put your name there. Love is already here, expressing itself as Terry, as John. And breathe. The fullness of life. What if I'm looking for the fullness of life, even within myself? How does that feel and seem I am the fullness of life. And notice what's happening in and around you. And breathe. And now, what if the fullness of life is already here, expressing itself as this mind body, this person? What if all there really is behind duality, behind the right, the wrong, the good, the bad, is the invisible spiritual universe already there in full expression? And what it's looking for is our attention, an openness for us to allow it to be us. The fullness of life is me. The fullness of life is itself expressing itself as me. And there's one life that's everywhere, as everything. So the fullness of life is the dog. The fullness of life is expressing itself as the one infinite self in many forms. Peace is already here, fully expressing itself, and it only needs the awareness for it to be allowed that it is even behind expressing in the duality. We're bringing our attention away from duality, behind duality, behind the right and the wrong, to the peace that is already here. It's with me, it's with my neighbor, it's with my so-called enemy, it's with the land. Peace is expressing itself everywhere. How does this feel in the body? So if we open to the peace, we open to the fullness of life, we open to the fullness of all the qualities that are of spirit, of our true nature: peace, love, harmony, joy, abundance. They're all omnipresent, they're everywhere. And now take a quality of some master, someone or something that you truly admire, and look at the essence. What is it, that quality that is there, that speaks to you? Say it's courage or wisdom. Take that quality and see it being present, already active. I don't need to search for it. It's already here. It is expressing itself through and as me. It is a part of my divine consciousness, of that infinite consciousness. That is me, that is everywhere. And take that quality and see if it has anything to share with you that you don't already know. Stay open, receptive, and empty. Allow it, that quality, to speak or to show you something that you don't already know. And breathe. And feel yourself as that quality. And feel that quality, or see that quality as being everywhere, active. And breathe. And now bring your attention into the earth, into the center of the earth. And see what you see or what you feel. Not changing anything, being present. And now step onto another road. Step onto the road and bring your attention into the center of the earth as the heart of the new creation. The wholeness that is already there. The vibrancy that is already there. The fullness of life that is already there. Expressing its fullness. And what it needs is a consciousness that can see it and welcome it as it is, in its fullness, in its wholeness, in its vibrancy. And allow that wholeness, that fullness, that vibrancy to be the body, the eternal body, the body of light. It's already here. It's behind the duality, fully functioning, awaiting consciousness to say yes to its perfection, its wholeness, its completeness. And if there's any sense of any resistance or any discord within the body, welcome it up into the wholeness. Welcome it into that field, into that space of wholeness and completeness. As we listen to the message from the consciousness of wholeness, as we remain open with no preconceived ideas from the consciousness of wholeness and fullness. And breathe. And allow that vibrancy and that wholeness and completeness to be everywhere, omnipresent, throughout all of creation. No matter what the senses present to us, that fullness of our divinity, of the wholeness, of the completeness, of the vibrancy is already there, active. And it welcomes any discord in its presence and in its loving nature. And breathe. Breathe as wholeness is breathing us. Wholeness is breathing vitality. Wholeness is welcoming the new. I am that. I am that wholeness. That wholeness is expressing itself as me, as my neighbor, as the earth. And for the last moment, just stay open to see if there's any message, anything that is wanting to be shown and given to you from the consciousness of wholeness and vitality that's relevant to your life at this moment. And for all those in the invisible realm and in the visible who are this consciousness and who are aware of this consciousness that are here, supporting us and all of the unfolding from and as this, we give thanks. And we give thanks for that which will continue to unfold as and from the fullness that is already here. And breathe. And when you feel ready, open your eyes.
That was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just had to jot down notes while you were leading us. I would breathe and go into the energy and then just let it express itself. And Eileen, I loved some of the statements that you made during that meditation. One of those is peace is expressing itself everywhere. And for those of you that do know me out there that are listening, you know that I'm known as Mama Peace, and I am on this Peace on Earth journey that I've been on for a few years. And I do see this, Eileen. I see peace expressing itself everywhere in our world. And it wants to just be more universal. It wants all of us to go into that wholeness that you were leading us into. The wholeness is breathing us. I love that. There were so many gems in this meditation. And for those of you who are listening now or you're listening afterward on the replay, I hope you'll take the time to breathe, the time to go in as Eileen led us into that beautiful space inside of us. I just feel complete right now. And when you were asking if there was a message or if there was something that the universe was speaking to us as we sat in that energy. I just saw this opening, and it looked like a vortex of energy that just kept going. It kept opening and streaming love throughout the whole thing. It was so peaceful. So I want to thank you myself, personally, from me, for this meditation today. But thank you for what you bring to the world, because this is huge and it's beautiful, and we need so much more of this in our lives. So I appreciate you being here today and guiding this for us.
Thank you, Terry. Yeah, it's we've all been conditioned to think we have to go somewhere or do something to get it, but it's the reverse. It's already, in
Yeah,
Christian scripture, it's taught the kingdom is already here. That's always been with me since I was a child, and to understand what that is. But it also helps us to put the burden down. We don't have
yeah,
to carry it's it's already fully here, and it's reorientating ourselves to be open to let it live us.
yeah.
It's already here. The new creation is already here.
It is. It is, and it feels so good when we just focus on that. We
Hmm.
focus on the inside, and that's where everything is.
Hmm.
It's interesting. I had just listened to a video before I came on with you today, and it was the same message. Everything, consciousness, it's all in here. It's
Hmm.
not like we think it may be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's so beautiful.
Yeah. I just want to say too, I know there's a clip going at the bottom, but if anyone's interested, this is the way I work with the new Akashic Records, and it's really invoking the masters and the lords of the records and the invisible realm to help us orientate ourselves with this, but also to release in a way of grace that which keeps us limited. We're moving from
Mhm.
limitation, not as humans. We're spirit. We're spirit in form. That's what
Right.
all of this is. The qualities of
Yes.
spirit. So I'm offering an introduction into what the new records are, free for everybody who might be interested, next Tuesday in the morning and in the evening. If people want to send me an email, they have to register first. But uh, it's really exciting to see what comes through for people in ways that we have no idea.
Mhm.
Because we're often thinking in terms of what we know.
What we think we know,
Yeah,
right?
right. Yeah,
Yes, yes. I encourage everyone to take this. I'm going to sign up for it myself. I
sure.
really want more of what you have to offer, Eileen. And I know we chatted for just a moment beforehand because we hadn't really interacted before.
No,
And I want to keep in touch with you, and I definitely want to be there for that class. So thank you.
you're welcome.
And
Yeah,
I see we have a comment of gratitude that says, thanks, that was beautiful. So thank you for that
thank
message.
you. Yes, thank you, everyone.
So, Eileen, we've got your email up there. Do you have a website or anything that people can find more about you and
Sure.
what you do?
Yeah, my website is. Oh, I'm trying to think. I have to go into my left brain. eileenmurray1.wixsite.com / the new creation.
Okay. And I know I had gone on to your Facebook page and it is listed there. So please follow this beautiful lady and see what more she has to offer and go ahead and sign up. It's right there in front of you while you're thinking about it, while it's fresh on your mind. Just sign up to do this class with her.
I just want to say, Terry, I'm so honored, but I also feel so excited because there's so much within us that's wanting to come out from the
Yeah.
place of it's already here.
Mhm.
And all we're doing is learning how to reorientate ourselves from
Yeah.
try to get it, even get it from thinking we're separate. We're not separate. It's already
Right.
here. And so that's just dismantling those old programs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. And boy, do we need that.
Yeah, we do.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you again, Eileen, and thank you to all who tuned in. And whether you're here now or you will be later, thank you so much for
Thank
joining us at Enlightened World Network. We come on every day with a meditation a day. So just come on into the page and check out what time it's happening every morning. There's a schedule that's posted, and you'll be able to see what's available for you. Not just meditations. We have a lot of enlightening type of information that goes out every day on this network, and you can find something there that you resonate with. So take good care, everyone. Thank you for being with us today, and we will see you later. Eileen, I loved it. Thank you again so much.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you, everyone.